The experience makers know that the customer experience actually starts long before people are actual customers. And then through their being customers, and then on to, hopefully, kind of the holy grail of it all, which is when they're energized advocates advocating for your company. Late fees, rewind fees, and if you're not old enough to remember rewind fees, congratulations. That's all I can say, because it wasn't, it was not pleasant. Well, anyway, realistically, this is one of my favorite examples because everything would change in the customer experience except the movies that people would watch. We figure that Apple, Steve Jobs and his team at Apple were looking at the smartphone market for at least 3 years. And we call it taking bold steps with customer experience because that's exactly what they did. We know that the customer experiences and the user experiences that people were having with their smartphone, particularly between 2003 and 2006, were not that good, actually. And we're sure that that's what Apple was looking at when they decided that it would be a good idea to go into that market. Another thing we noticed as we looked across some of the best, and again, this is regardless of whether they were small companies or large companies, regardless of industry, what we ended up calling the 3Ds, which was that they determine, develop, and deliver customer experiences. Now, the interesting thing about this is that they determine what the customer experience should be from the start before investing in any of the pieces in the customer experience. Then they develop the customer experience and try to make sure that it's true to the determination of it, and they also develop it by utilizing people that match the personas of either existing customers or the new customers. They involve people. Transformation was fantastic in that market for a couple of reasons, and a couple examples are obvious do-fors, nice clean web design, and not a bank application experience. There's several companies to watch, Tesla, not just for their innovative automobile, but for their Apple-like shopping experience. Think about who's setting your potential customers and customers' experiences along the customer experience continuum.
And look outside of your industry, because some of the best practices may not even be in your industry.
Well, as you said, people don't compare the experiences they have in nice, neat industrial categories. That's our time, but thank you
very much
for having us, and think about where you are on the customer experience continuum.